Aloha,
Come on,
everyone.
take it. Let's go for a walk. Come on.
Welcome to foundational training. Here it is a Tuesday, February 27th. I'm Sheila Hay coming to you from Maui, Hawaii. And my beautiful counterpart, Jan, she is taking care of her little pup right at the moment. Ziggy, she'll be right back. What do we do in foundational training? We come together and we give you the tools that Marcy and Peter, Stacy, our upline, have all helped to create. Jan, myself, we help create this program so that it is easily duplicatable and it can allow you to build your business at the rate that you would like and become successful. So, did I just see her pop back? There she is. Jan, welcome, Jan.
Good morning. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay.
There you go. Perfect. Just wanted to check in. Jan was having a little internet trouble earlier, so looks like she's good. Well, when we start our call, the first thing that we usually talk about is the tools that are going to need. But before I get into all of that, what I want to say is that if you look at our industry, our business of LifeWave and sharing with other people, what we're really doing, what we are really involved in is a business of inviting. Okay. What a way to look at it. Marcy and I had an amazing conversation yesterday afternoon. And during her call yesterday, she said that we are a business of inviting people to podcasts. And you might want to write this down: inviting to podcasts, inviting to patching parties, inviting people through gifting, and inviting them through ordering. So it really sounds like we are a bunch of inviters, people that give invitations. And we, as network marketers, do four things. The first thing is we make a list. Secondly, we pique interest. We invite people to join our different presentations, and we enroll people. So those are the four things we do as network marketers. Make lists, work lists, we book the next appointment. And I'm going to share with you the tools now that you'll need to get started. So, is there anyone on the call right now that is brand new, that has this your first time coming in? If not, then that's cool. If there is nobody new, oh, Victoria is perfect. Victoria, I'm gonna,
Yes.
you will be kind of like my little baseline girl. And if
Okay.
I can, if I'll ask if you can do something and you can say yay or nay. And
Okay.
um, if you want to turn on your camera, you can, and you could just give me the thumbs up or thumbs down, or you can just put it in chat or anything. Okay. However you feel.
Okay.
All right. So I'm going to just mute you for now. All right. The very first thing that we need in our business is a notebook, because we take notes. And it is, let's see. Oh, and Barbara's new and Sherry. Okay, we have multiple people. Yay. Welcome everybody that's new. Excited to have you guys all here. Wow. And my grandma used to call me Shotzi. So whoever is Shotzi, that's really cool that I just saw your name. Let's get back to the notebook, shall we? Some of us, like me, have been note card, index card note takers all my life, and notebooks. It's really important, get yourself the notebook, because when you start taking notes, you can keep it all into one place. A quick story: I was looking for my notes last week, and it was a really important call that I was going to be hosting on the podcast for Tuesday night. Maybe it was 2 weeks ago. And I couldn't find the notes. I had sworn that I had written them all over my cards. I looked through 100 note cards on my desk, and guess what I found? They were in my notebook where they should be. All right. So that's why we have notebooks, so we can control organized chaos in our life. The next book that we need is called a list book. And in our list book, what we're going to do is we are going to make lists of names. And then you're going to make more lists with names. And inside of your list book, you're going to actually write, LifeWave is the holy grail of optimal health and healing. Have you heard about stem cells? And who do you know that would like this? And the reason that we put that in our list book is because since you're new, these things may not be top of mind. It may be a little bit more challenging for you to think up something easily to talk with people about. So that's why we ask you to put that in your notebook. So it's my first time to the daytime training Zoom. It works at work at the same time to try to listen in. Awesome. Yeah, we will put all of the stuff in chat that are like, I will be putting notes, but I'm going to be actually taking you to start 333 biz. And everything that we have that we talk about pretty much will be there. Okay. And what we don't, I will be adding into chat, or Jan will. Okay, the next item that we need is an appointment book. Everybody's appointment book is different. But the one thing that you know is if your appointment book is filling up, you're working your business, right? If you don't have any appointments, if you haven't booked that next call, then you won't be able to keep moving the business along. I like to use this written calendar book. It has 1 hour blocks, but 15-minute increments. That's because in a former past life, I was actually a massage therapist. So I'm used to blocking my schedule that way. If you like, work your schedule online. People use Calendly or Google or whatever kind of program that you have in your phone. If you like to be a techie, do what makes you comfortable. I'm 60. I like writing things down. I not only have my calendar book, but right here on top of my desk, I actually have a big old school write-on calendar too. So that way I keep track of everything. All right, where's my note? Oh my God, there it is. See, what does your appointment look like? Well, when I make an appointment, that means I'm following up with people. So I book the appointment and then we talk about the different packages, or it just depends on what level, what point they are in the process as to what it's going to be, what we have our discussion about. Does that make sense, Kathy? That was a question asked to me. So thank you, Sherry. I appreciate that very much. The next item that we're going to use is a business card. And the business card that I have, I created, but I did take parts of it. That back. This is a script. And we have these cards. I will actually show you where you can order business cards as well. But mine has a before and after picture of me. And when people get that, they cannot believe that that's really me in the picture. And I'm like, yeah, it really is. And then the next item that we have that you're going to, yes, you can say stem cell activation on it now because of the process that that David has created with our new supplements that are being released here very soon. All right, the next tool for you to get to be successful is a business bag. And before anybody asks, where can you buy this? I just need to tell you, this was a gift from LifeWave during one of their promotions. You signed up so many people, you earned so many points, you get some swag. So there are bags that you can get. Somebody asked me yesterday if it's an RFID bag. This is not, but there are bags that you can use that are called RFID, which literally will protect your patches from EMF, and they also insulate them from the heat. What's in a business bag? Well, in my business bag, I have X39, Eon, and IceWave. And the reason that I have those three is, well, we all know about X39, right? but a lot of people don't start out with Eon because we were all taught, at least Jan and I, when we all started, we were taught just talk to people about X39 and that'll do all the work. Well, it does. However, not Ice Wave, but Eon, I'm going to give you a little analogy. Eon is the anti-inflammation patch, correct? And when you have inflammation, the stem cells that are activated, they have to fight through that inflammation to get to their priority point where they're to do their job. And so if you look at inflammation as a 3-foot snowstorm up in Alaska, where I lived for 26 years, what that Eon does is it actually acts as the snow shovel, and it clears a path through all that inflammatory snow, and it allows the stem cells that you have activated through using the X39 to slide on through and make it easier. That's why we have Eon and X39. And then with Ice Wave, when I'm working belly to belly and I'm with someone and I ask them their pain level on a 0 to 10 pain scale. If they are 7 to 10, I ask them if they'd like to try Ice Wave, and then we patch them with Ice Wave and get people out of pain like that. When you see the look on somebody's face that had no expectation of being out of pain that day, I do this at the Maui swap meet on Saturdays. The other day, I put an Eon patch and an X39. Put the X39, the lady's top of her neck, C6, same normal place, and her low back. She had barely been able to even get off the plane to walk into the terminal when they arrived. And I patched her with the Eon. And this lady, I started patching her husband. This is within 1 minute. She starts going, look at me. I can move my back and my body. Okay. So giving somebody the option of using Eon right away, it can literally sell you. They signed up for a silver package right then and there. They had received the 2 gift patches that I put on their body, and they wanted more. So just be aware, that's one way that you can help people out. The next thing that's in my business bag is called the gifting envelope. And we will share how to get the gifting envelope. Oh, thank you, Sherry. Yes, Kathy, that link is not working. Marcy does know that one's not working. She's going to have to get that fixed, and I will show everybody another link in just a few moments as to where you can order business cards. Inside of the gifting envelope, which is literally a script on the front, where 12 hours on to activate and repair and 12 hours off. You just need to have this envelope, and you can share the patches. If you are brand new, all you have to do is read this envelope to somebody or with someone, and that's all you have to do because it's a script, okay? And inside of that envelope come 4 different cards. The first card is the what to expect card. And then there's before and after pictures. And I believe this is one of the most important parts of this little package is the health tracker. And the reason I say that is because when you get somebody to start literally looking at their quality of sleep, energy and vitality, stamina, mental clarity, and they mark that prior to really getting going on the patches, even with 2 or maybe 3 patches, they may see a difference in how they're sleeping or their mental clarity, their brain fog. Okay, so that's a really important page. This card is the all products card. Talks about each of the different patches we currently have and the products we currently have, so people can start to understand. And I got to put my glasses on here to read this, but let me just read you, like, here's what it says about Eon. Eon reduces inflammation, cortisol, C-reactive proteins, and stress. Elevates superoxide dismutase, balances autonomics. So if you didn't know any of that about Eon or the little story I just told you, you could actually read and you would be able to know what it does, okay? And then this last picture or card, pardon me, is our order form. And we're going to go over all of those in a few minutes on the screen. And the other item that's in the business bag, an order form. I always have a blank order form. Usually I have more than one because I carry around a little folder of order forms. And if I didn't have a multiple copies of it, I would just write on a piece of paper the information off of this. Okay. Ellen, what's going to happen is that this is being recorded and you could actually, I'm going to try and get stuff going, but I have a process we have to, an order that we teach in. Sorry. Okay. The next thing in our business bag is little plastic baggies. And those are so that you can put your patches that you're gifting to people inside of it. That way, if you just slide patches in this envelope, they can fall out. It's a lot more chancy that if that whole thing falls out, somebody's going to say, oh, wait, here's my little plastic baggie, right? So that's what's in our business bags. And now I'm going to take you to where you can order the business bags. Oh, and the last thing you're going to need is a tool. I was going to say a toolbox. It's a clipboard to go in your toolbox. Okay. And so where are my my new people? Is that's something that you can do today. Get a notebook, get a list book, and I will write these all down into chat. A notebook, list book, business cards, business bag, clipboard. Is that it? 1, 2. Oh, and the appointment book. Appointment / calendar book. And I know somebody asked a question earlier about how do I do my appointments? It's up to that person. If they can meet with me in person, I'll do it. If they need to Zoom or if they want a phone call, I'm putting myself at whatever makes them comfortable and easier. It is it's not a brand new all products card. No, that they haven't changed those at all. All right, so where we're going to go now is I'm going to take you to start33biz.com. And this is our training and resource center for our team Evolve. Maybe Jenny, if you would mind putting that start333biz.com in the chat. This front page, pardon me, the front page of our website is public. Anybody can come on here. You can click here and you can see who is on our leaders team, who are the senior presidential directors, the presidentials, the execs. They're here to help. This is really important. Click that little bar and sign up here to receive updates from Team Evolve. You can receive them in emails or texts or both. I do both. You never know what's going to go into a spam folder. So I try to do it all. And here we have incentive trips listed. You can go ahead and click that link and get more information on how to, what's the word I'm trying to find? How to qualify for those. I know we just, the qualification for the Cancun trip just ended. And Marcy and I had a long conversation yesterday, and we decided that this is patch 333 and PIP. We patch 3, we follow up 3, we invite 3, but we also peak interest and we're inviting people and picking packages. This is how we access the system, and we will go through the doors in just a minute. And this is a patching party calendar that people can add their personal patching parties to. And you just click the link and go visit that. Excuse me. If there's a party that's near you and it's on the calendar, it's public. It's made so that if you are there and you want to go, just contact them and let them know you're on your way. Here is our podcast schedule. You can come here. My internet's a wee bit slow. Look at that. Really slow, actually. So these are the different weekly podcasts. You can click and save image or copy image, and then you can text these out to people that you would like to share these podcasts with so that they come in on live, or you can just copy paste this written schedule, and then there's the PDF link there. Tuesdays, Dr. Stacy has science and tech. This is our team's training schedule. That's one of the trainings on Tuesday afternoons. Again, there's pictures under this one of each training. And then here's the written PDF. So you can share that. This is our standard link for our trainings. We do have a different link for the patching podcast, patching party online, and I'll share that here in a little bit as well. Here are different events that are coming up. You can just take a look at all of those. If you're close by, definitely get on board going to conference. Over 6,000 people have actually registered already for the convention. I'm super excited to get to go to that. Here is information about Korea. Pardon me. And you can click on these links and you can get more information about the different international market. And then here is customer service. And what's important to know about this, when you are calling regular customer service, here is USA customer service for LifeWave. If you are having issues with Pay Portal, this is the service that you're going to call, because LifeWave they don't administer the Pay Portal. This company does. All right. So let's go back to the big brown doors and jump on in. And the username is 333. No, wait. Let's see. Username is start 333biz, and then the password is 333biz. And you can put in start x39biz.com or start 333biz.com is where it actually goes to right now. And let's go back in. Thanks, Jenny, for putting that in there. All right, so I've entered the doors, and this first page gives you all the different tabs that you can just really enjoy crawling around in, looking. I suggest that you take a look at every single link on here. Take some time just to get yourself totally acquainted with what we have. We have all kinds of resources. The first place we're going to go is into Evolve Tools. And yes, this was the link that I can't remember who put in the chat, that this link right here, business cards, is not working. However, let's click marketing materials. And we click that PDF link. And our printer is one of our team members, wonderful lady, loves Sally. She's so sweet, Sally Fang. And these are the ways to contact Sally. And then she helps create different business cards and all kinds of marketing materials. So she will take, if you like the front of one and the back of another, she'll put whatever you would like on your personal business cards. These are just options. You can change it up. As you scroll down, you'll see previous different options. I actually received one of these business cards in the mail from a wonderful lady that's on our calls. And they look pretty cool. Let me show you that one. So this is one of those. There's Vicky's picture, her QR code, and then the back is, this is the script I have on the back of my card right there. Okay, down on the bottom there. These are really, really, really old, our first rev of business cards. The back was really hard to read and really busy in the very beginning. Option one, that was our first card that we had. Here you could order the gifting envelopes. And then here are mini info cards. And you can see they can come in packs of 50, 100, 250, etc. on app. A great way to do this is if you're downline, you have business builders, go in together, get a bigger quantity and split them up. Here's some different postcard type items, 4x6 cards. So there's lots of different things that you can just scroll around, take a look at. But most importantly, we've got that business card there, that link. And then the next link we're going to put up is the business bag. And for the business bag, Jan takes the orders. You can order maximum of 2 business bags. That's it, 2. And you get 10 stickers. Well, 1 sheet of stickers that has actually 10 in a row. So 30 stickers that say for more information, call. It has your first and last name and your phone number on it. You get 10 of each of the 4 cards that I showed you. This Power of Your Own Stem Cells, that symptom of aging is the back of that card. So even though it looks like there may be 5, there is 4 cards. You get 10 gifting envelopes, a great zipper black bag, and you get 10 little plastic bags. Note, no patches are included right there. Please note, patches are not included. And to order yours today, you're not going to text her. You're not going to pick up the phone and call her. You will put an email together to janjrand@gmail.com. And you need to have your name, address, phone number, and the quantity of 1 or 2 business bags that you would like. And any other info, Jan, that I left out?
No, I'm just a little bit behind. I'm just getting slammed with orders, so be patient. I'm doing the best I can.
Yeah, Jan was out of town last week, 4 or 5 days, was down in Florida at that wonderful event. So she's jumping back on the horse to help us. And she's crazy busy. All right, so that is how you get the business bag. Excuse me. And now we're going to head to the Evolve system and how we make lists. Okay. So here it is, buy a list book. Right on the cover of your list book, LifeWave, the Holy Grail of Optimal Health. Have you heard about stem cells? Who do you know that would like this? Okay, so I'm going to pop that on in. And that's what you're going to write. That's what you're going to write on the inside of your notebook. Sorry, I was distracted trying to read the other messages. And where's my new people? If you're new and you can do that, Shotzi, give me a thumbs up if you can write that on the inside of your notebook once you get one. And you guys can just copy and paste it out of the, where was that link you just showed? Okay, I'll show you again. Go back out of it. Okay, so we're going to go to the very main page. When you click into the office, this is the page that it opens up to, okay? So for that I just put in chat, we're going to click the Evolve system and how to make your list, okay? So I would like you guys to get out your list book if you have your list book handy. If you haven't got a list book, I'm looking at the wrong book. I have so many of these little books, see? Like I have 5 of these. This one is finished. And so I'd like you to get your list book out and your phone, if you're close to it. And I would like you to open up your phone contacts. Go to your contacts. And if on an iPhone, up in the corner when I open my contacts, it says lists with a little arrow. And then you can see I have 820 people on my contact list. And yes, I have done exactly what I'm guiding you to do. for all of these people. So you're going to start with A, and I want you to write down 5 names and 5 phone numbers of people that you know that you would like to share this with. Take 1 minute really quickly, and I'm going to put some stuff into the chat while you are literally writing either on a piece of paper or in your notebook, or not notebook, in your list book. I need you to get 5 names, 5 phone numbers written down for me, because we're going to use that in the office in a little bit. Okay, so how do we pick people? Well, these are your personal who do you knows. Who do you know that you respect?
Hello.
Who do you know that you love? Who do you know that you can help with their health? Okay, or whatever condition they're, some people don't, oh, my knee isn't my health. Okay, so who do you know that you can help with whatever condition they are experiencing? Who do you know for businesses? Okay, who do you know that you would want to be in business with? Some of my friends, there's no way, they're too scattered. I wouldn't want to, I want them to use the patches, but yeah, let's not build a business together, right? But those people that are really go-getters, and maybe they're even a network marketer that you know. Who do you know that has influence? And when I say influence, I'm not talking about the TikTok child that's 13 years old and has 1 million followers because she dances funny. I'm talking about people that can communicate with adults and others that have influence, whether that's a doctor, a lawyer, maybe someone that's in a priest or somewhere else, something, somebody that has the ability to share that people look up to is called an influencer as well. So who do you know that has influence? Who do you know that is a progressive practitioner? And what I mean by that, acupuncturist, naturopath, chiropractor, massage therapist, acupressurist, cranial sacral therapist. Run through your list, and maybe that lady that you had a massage with 5 years ago that's still in your phone, but you didn't go back, but she is a massage therapist. Text her, right? We create our list of 10s and I only had you do 5 because we're in this moment, but you want to always do 10, okay? And how do you do it? Well, first thing we just did was use our phone, right? Go into Facebook. How many friends do you have? Some people have 5,000-6,000 friends. Okay, well, if you interact with them, now's the time to interact, right? Instagram, the same idea. Messenger, Telegram, WhatsApp, LinkedIn. I had somebody call me last week and say, well, you just told me to get on all of those social media sites. That's not true. That's not what I'm telling you to do. I'm saying that if you are on those sites, access them and utilize them as a tool to help grow your business. I'm not telling you that you have to go join all these things. I'm not in all of them, and I won't join all of them. Now, the next way, go belly to belly in the everyday world. And what does that mean? Well, that means walking up to somebody, or they're coming into my booth and I'm saying, hi, my name is Sheila. What's your name? Introduce yourself and then strike up that conversation. What do you do? Oh, well, I'm in stem cell technology. You're an airline pilot? That is so amazing. You must need to be at the top of your game all the time, right? And then you can start building a rapport with people by striking up a conversation. And then you're going to give them a card, and you're going to either write down a phone number, or you're going to put it right into your phone under contacts, and always put a note. Where did you meet this person? What was the condition that they are looking to have alleviated? The other option is what I do at the weekend, is to patch people. I ask them, would you like me to patch you after I've talked to them about it? Oh yeah, please, please. Perfect. I'm going to need your name and your phone number. And then I'll get my patches out here, and I start getting the patches out. So you make your first list of 10, and then you create that list and do another list. And then you just keep helping your downline people creating lists. All right. Let me go see what these questions were. Make sure that if you send through Facebook message, let you find, no, you are not hacked. Yes, that's a good comment, Kathy. Really good comment. Okay, where am I at? Go back into our screen. And now we're going to start. We've already shown where to get business cards and everything. And now we're going to use some scripts. And the first script that we've got, there are scripts here that I'm going to be sharing with you. One is one that we use all the time, the piquing interest and combo script. And then I've got scripts I'm going to put into chat that Marcy has created beginning of last week, I believe it was. And she hasn't had the opportunity to get them into our system here. They will be coming though. So the first script, let's talk about some questions. So here are stem cell asks, and I'll copy this and put it in the chat for you. Have you heard about stem cells? What if you could activate your own stem cells for less than a cup of coffee a day? What if you could activate your own stem cells to repair and regenerate you, just like when you were younger? What's going on with you? And when they say, oh, I got a stiff neck, you can say, wow, I finally found something that helped me with my stiff neck. All right. And then you lead on into the patch. Business and health asks, what do you do for work? Okay. Oh, I'm, like I said, an airline pilot. Wow. You must need to stay at the top of your game. It must be a stressful job, flying and being in charge of all those people's safety. Wow. Have I got something that will help you? Where's your pain? I can send you something for that. Do you know anyone else that would be interested in stem cell technology? Do you know anybody else that is a network marketer? So let me just copy these for you. I'm going to throw them in chat real quick. And those are the asks right there. Will Marcy be at the patching party tonight? Yes. Yes, I do believe she will. I'm not 100% certain, but I believe she will. All right. And now we get into the actual scripting itself. And what's really important to remember is to text and talk, talk and text. You don't ever want to seem spammy. So what we're going to do is you may pick up the phone, call that person, leave a message if they don't answer. And then you're going to go over and text them and say, hey, Susie Q, I just left a message and blah, blah, blah. Okay. So talk and text, text and talk. And this is our first script. So you put the person's name, Susie, I found a patented wearable light technology that activates your stem cells to repair and regenerate you just like when you were younger. Go to startx39now.com, and for a great overview, watch the first 2 videos and then look at the pictures. Text me your address and I will send you a gift. So then you put your name and your phone number. Well, what I'd really like to do now is to take us over to startx39now.com, because if you're going to send this link out, you really, really need to understand what you're sending it to people, you know, where you're sending them and how you can help them and guide them to find what they're looking for on the page. Up in the left-hand corner, you can choose different languages. All the written words will change, but the videos stay in English. You can share with people that we have 2 different patents for the X39. We have the X39 technology and then the patch technology itself. And here's the first video that we talk about. It's 2 minutes. It's all about how light works. Then we are talking about elevating the copper peptide. You can learn more about copper peptide by clicking this link. This link, I really, really, really am suggesting you come over here if you're brand new, especially, and learn about stem cells. A quick and easy. That's a great page to send people to that don't have an idea about stem cells. And then this is a 3-minute video that you can share about activating your stem cells. This is really cool. These are the before and after pictures. And when you share these with people, they're totally blown away. This is what we like to call turkey neck. She has changed her turkey neck. Doesn't even look like the same exact person, except for the smile, right? Total age reversal. Here are, you can see the spinal, the bones up here in the neck. They're all a little bit out of place. The discs are squished and gooey. And where those crinkles are, that's where the discs is pushing into the neck or into the spinal cord. Year and a half later, things are in alignment and that cord looks way much better. It's not being pinched. This is our beautiful leader, Miss Marcy. In this picture here of 2019, she'd had 10 months of chemotherapy and steroid use for fast-growing cells. And once she told me she didn't think that she was going to be around much longer after this picture was taken, but Dr. Rhonda Donahue connected with her, got her patching, and look, and if you've met Marcy, you would never know that that's even the same lady. Jan's shaking her head. Yeah, and you wouldn't even know, but she's beautiful and a great inspirational story. This picture, the gentleman, you can see how much empty space there was on the back of his crown there. And wow, look at how it's filled in and it's continuing to darken. Look at how light it is there and it's darkening up. This is our girl, Mandy. She's totally in a year. She looks like she's a child again. She's beautiful. Another turkey neck. And this is one of my favorite stories. This little boy that cut the top of his finger off 3 weeks before he cut his finger off, his parents were introduced to the patches. The boy cut his finger off. They took it to the doctor. Doctor said, nope, we're not putting it back on. They insisted. And after 2 months, he has full use of his finger. Pretty amazing. So those are before and afters that you can share with people. And then you can come to the problem and the solution. One of the things I like to point out here, no drugs or stimulants. Our patches are non-transdermal. And why I am really find that important is I'm a 100% allergy child. I can't use things. I can't use drugs. I'm allergic to all pain relievers, opioids, all that stuff. And so when I found out that nothing enters my body, I was super excited. And I can hardly tell you how many people right now don't want to put drugs in their bodies. They are looking for something that is natural or normally occurring, and that's what we are. We are using our own light body. This is mine and Jan's favorite video on the site. And we like this because David Schmidt is explaining the X39. It's only 18 minutes. It's a short video, so you can send that to people as well. Here is science. We have our patents, clinical studies, age reversal information with copper peptide, PubMed there. Keep scrolling, how to wear the patches. There's a patching guide and tracker you can click. This is the card that we have in our little business bag, the what to expect. Take a look at that. Keep one with you if you're new so that you know what things are happening in a timeline. This link, you can take a look at all of the different patches and products that we have. And then there's the flyer. Download the all product flyer. You can also click that. It's a PDF. You can use that. What people are saying, here are different videos from different users, doctors that are on our team using the patches. And then plugins. These are different plugins. Our results, science and technology, all kinds of videos there, a download there with Dr. Harmon. X39 video. This one is a longer one. So this one, he explains X39 research with health practitioners. So if you have a health practitioner, that'd be a great video to send the link to. Horses Don't Lie. That's amazing if you haven't seen it. And there's info about David. And what I like about this site is here, it always says, please get back to the person who referred you. All right, so that is startx39now.com. And I'm going to grab that script. And we're going to throw that into chat. And now we're going to head over and I'm going to explain how we utilize these. We utilize these by coming into the office. Oops, what am I doing? There we go. We come into the office. Now we're going to use a different tab. Go back to that main page of tabs. Hit the Evolve Office. And this is where there's our Zoom link for these calls, Office Foundational Training. And here is the gifting program. And what happens here is that Jan will send a gifting envelope with the 4 different cards in it. And she sends a plastic bag with either 2 X39s and 2 Eon. If she is out of Eon, she will send 3 X39 in the bag. Okay. And it all arrives in a beautiful blue envelope, eggshell blue. And that way you can actually look at that. You can actually share the envelope color and say, hey, I just requested a gift be sent to you. It's going to show up in a blue envelope. Make sure that you and I connect as soon as you get the envelope. Okay. And then okay, so it says contact Jan Rand to order yours today. That's not, that's not how you do it. Okay, so ignore that there. If you're going to request a gift be sent from Jan, you're going to click this link here and we will put it into the chat. And so this takes me to, you're going to see my request for a gift from yesterday on here. Don't worry if there's an email that you don't recognize at the top. Don't worry about that. The important thing, you need to have a daily code. Each day that we do gifting, we give you a different code. That code will be able to be used all day long into the night, because sometimes you get the code in the morning and you don't get to talk to people until 3 or 4 hours later. First name, sender's first name goes on that line, sender's last name, and your phone number. And you need to have those little dashes in, just like you can see there and just like it shows in the example. Otherwise, all the numbers get squished. And when Jan puts your sticker right here with your number, it's hard to read. So please follow instructions. And now, if you have one person, you're going to put their first name on receiver's first name and their last name, receiver's last name. And if it was 2 people, Rose and Steve Mant, that counts as 2 gifts. Okay, 2 people on the list, husband and wife. But let's say that there's 2 people in the same house, Rose Mant, and we're just saying Steve Jobs. I don't know why that came out, but that's what happened. So you would put one full first and last name on the first receiver line, and then the second full and last name for the person on the receiver last name. You have the address. Super critical if there is an apartment number 6, if it's a suite, right, suite A. Those are important, and in a moment we're going to show you why. Jan, get ready. Spell the city correctly, make sure you have the correct state and zip code, and then you hit submit. The reason why it is super critical that you have the person's name, address spelled correctly. Here she comes. This is probably just yesterday. Yeah.
Yep. Vacant. Unable to forward. No such number. Insufficient address.
Okay. So right there, that's all you need to know. Why it's super important that you get the correct information for Jan. And when you're filling out those gift links. Okay. All right. And now the last part that we want to talk about before we actually get going to work is that clipboard. Okay. So here's the clipboard, here's mine. And what do we print on the clipboard? And I will put all these links up in the chat here in a moment. These are the different things that you want to print. You're going to print this big size, full size paper so that when you're sitting in your office or at your table or on your couch or at the beach and you're having a conversation with somebody and you don't quite know what to say, here's a script. 100% script, easily readable right in front of you. The next paper you need to print is the what to expect document. Okay. You can print it back to back. The next one is the before and after tracker. So we've got the before pictures, and on the back of this one is the health tracker. Okay. The all products flyer. And yes, this will be adjusted soon for the eye cream and then the other products, whatever products come out. And we all know those supplements are coming. And then this one is your paper order form. And I want to share with you some important information on this page, especially for those of you that are new. So we have the retail preferred customers, so people can have a visual idea of pricing, right? And then the wholesale pricing. People have asked me recently, do you have to have an auto ship if you are on wholesale? The answer is no. Okay. We meet people where they are at. Ideally, you really, really, really would like people to get onto auto ship because that is what keeps you active and qualified for rank and for the opening up the generational paying. All the different ways that you're compensated. Okay. So an important thing to note is over here on the right-hand corner, this big yellow football. It shows that one sleeve of X39 or X49 equals 2 sleeves of the support patches. So if I go back to my little bag, this X39 patch envelope sleeve
Hello.
is where's my mouse? Isn't working. What the heaven? Jan, you got that? Okay. So one sleeve of X39 equals 2 sleeves of the support patches. It could be 2 sleeves of Ice Wave. It could be 2 sleeves of the Eon. It could be one of each. But having that awareness allows you to create a package for somebody based on what's going on with them. So when I created the package for the people that bought the silver this weekend, we did 2 X39, 2 Eon. So they each had 1 month because that equals 3 sleeves, right? And then X39 on auto ship following up. So they'll be able to keep going. It's a husband and wife. You could also go up to a gold pack for families and create them all there. And then the last of the pages here is the customized order form so that you can actually come over here. And if you're not quite sure of the counts, Marcy has created different ways that you can fill the different packs. So for pain relief, you could use 1 X39, 2 Eon, 2 Ice Wave, and put them on an auto ship of X39 for the following month. And some people don't like the word auto ship. Use the term monthly subscription order. Okay, that works good. Let's see. So that is the tool. That is the clipboard. And let me do how do I request gifts for people? Okay, so I'm going to put all this information up. There it is. Jenny got it. Good job, Jenny. Thank you very much. Pardon me. At the bottom there, it says your gifting request link. And like I said, we all need a code of the day. And today's code of the day is activate. Activate. Code of the day is activate. Here's the gifting request link. And for today, you are able to request 2 gifts only. 2 gifts only. And I'm going to add in right now some different scripts. Pardon me, got a tickle in my throat. All right, so some more scripts that Marcy created but haven't been put up. So you're looking in your telephone for people you know. And oops, hold on. Copy. So this script. Okay, the daily gifting code, I just put in the link. It's called Activate for today. Code of the day is Activate, and we give you a new one every time we have office hours. So here is the first gifting script for people that you know. Who do you know? And you can say, Jan. I've always been so impressed with the amazing soul that you are. Okay, you're edifying them, you're complimenting somebody, right? And they're going to go, oh wow, that makes me feel so good that you remember that about me. And that's why I thought of you when I found a patented wearable light technology that activates your stem cells to repair and regenerate you just like when you were younger. Go to startx39now.com, etc., etc. Sometimes they want to wait to see how it goes on the patches before they order auto ship. I usually tell them some people are one patch wonder, another. Yes, exactly. Okay, so Nancy, office hours is coming right up at 9 o'clock my time, top of the hour. That is when we start contacting and doing the different work that I've just shared today on this phone call. There is no fee for you to send the gifts. I suppose the biggest fee would be that in 7 days you need to follow up. Okay. If you're going to send a gift, you have to commit to following up with people, because if you don't commit to following up, or you don't commit to getting the correct address and spelling for things on the gifting envelope, you're just throwing away Marcy's money and Jan's energy and time. Okay, so that we need to really be thoughtful and live in integrity with. So no, there aren't any fees. You can ship to Canada, but nowhere else. If you have another person, let's say you have somebody in Spain, you would request a gift be sent to you, and then you would pay for the shipping to Spain with that. Jan would send it to you, and then you would envelope it up and send it on. Yes, you can ship to PO boxes. And I'm going to get the second gifting script. And this script is for people in your phone who you don't know. Because there are certainly, I do not know all 802 people in my phone. And so Marcy came up with this script as well. So you put your name, this is your name. Susie, it's been such a long time since we connected. How are you? And then et cetera, et cetera. And the thing about these scripts, make them your own. These are templates. If you just stamp it, put it in your phone and don't even read what you're sending, you can make a mistake and you'll feel stupid afterwards, because I've done that, believe me. Never do it again though. So those are, that one is for people that you don't know. And then today is our patching party at 2 my time, 4 p.m. Pacific time. And here is the script that Marcy created for that. So you can send them that first text. Hey, I'm sending you, I just requested your gift, and I'd like to invite you to our virtual patching party on Tuesday. You'll learn all about this new technology, hear testimonials, free giveaway. I'm going to put the Zoom ID you'll see it on the picture that I put up here in just a moment. But the Zoom link is also right here, and it is different than the call we are currently on. Zoom for patching party. Okay. So there's that. And here, is that it? Here's a picture that you can send people. And then I gotta make sure it's the right one. Marcy sent me another thing to share with everyone. Make sure I've got the right picture. Okay. Yes. Tuesday. All right. And then this is an invitation after the patching party. You can invite people to a tech and consult with Marcy, and it's for your guest. Okay. So if you have a guest to go to the patching party, then they could be invited to this afterwards. It is the same link as what I just put in. And Marcy actually will chat with your guest, talk about what type of, it's like it's like a three-way call, but right there and then, and lets people know, and then you enroll them. All right. So that is the clipboard. Not sure when it will be. It'll be uploaded later today. And lost the entire chat. All right. So it is now office hours, and we are going to get to work. And now we do the follow-ups, we do the connecting. And what we want is that you need to invite 5 people to the patching party. Okay. 5 invites to patching party. And 5 tech invites to tech and consult. And these are for today. Okay. And then you can have 2 gift requests. All right. And yes, I'll put the link back in here. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Let's see. Well, and there's the patching party script. I'll send that back again. And and here is, you're welcome, Jenny. Here is the toolbox, or not the toolbox. Why do I keep calling the clipboard the toolbox? Because it holds so much of our tools on it, right? And that must be it. But at the bottom of this chat box there that I just put up is the gifting request link. Okay. The information about the 5 tech and consult. Okay, so today, what you're going to do is you're going to send out 5 invitations to the patching party and 5 invitations to the tech and consult. So that patching party script, you can use that and send that to 5 different people. And at the bottom of it, just say something to the effect of, and after the patching party, we're having a tech and consult where you can actually talk with Marcy and she can recommend product for you. So link them together, meld those 2 invitations together, and that's how that'll work pretty good. Thank you, Dana. I appreciate that. And let's see, how do the BVMPV points work in the back office? I didn't mind my 10, hopefully someone will join us. Perfect, good job. Thank you, Shotzi. Thank you for the gifts. I think I put that back in. Just try to follow up on all these. Can you, okay, just did that. Thank you for all your help again today. It seems no matter how many times I listen or learn something new or read from, right? Even me, every time I'm in Marcy's call, I got something new coming out of her. Good job, Vicky. Good job, Cindy. What is today's code? Suzanne, it is, what did I say it was? Activate. I'm forgetting the code. All right, so I will put that in again. Today's code is activate, and then the link for the gift requests. I'll put that in as well. Oops. There you go. So now everybody is quiet and we are independently working, following up, contacting, inviting, gift requesting. I'll put my phone number in there. You can text me if you have a question. And Jan can put hers in there for you too. All right, let's get to work, everybody.